strong outings against two very, very good lineups. He said he felt like everything was working tonight. What did you see from him?
I agree. It looked like that. I mean, he was super efficient. Just overall impressed with certainly Pep, but the way we pitched this entire series, ultimately the homestand. But against this team, we talked about being a unique team. They put the ball in play quite a bit. They got a bunch of good hitters top to bottom. They're versatile right, left, and felt like our starters and relievers really navigated through that well and highlighted today with Pep for sure.
Good hitters, but good pitching as well. So those Siri and Brandon Lau home runs, pretty clutch against some tough pitching.
Yeah, when we've talked about getting the big hit, and sometimes the guys aren't on base. But we got two big hits today that helped get runs. Look, that Lively's, he's good. I mean, he's deceptive. He's got a good mix and kept us off balance. I mean, he got on a pretty good run himself. I mean, Siri clipped him for the first pitch, and I think Bilal got a first pitch homer as well.
And then does it feel like you guys have some positive momentum headed into the All-Star break after this?
Yeah, I think so. I think that hopefully they feel that way. That's very fair. We've played better baseball here as of late. So hopefully they can go into the break, enjoy it, and then come out of it, keeping a little bit of the momentum that we've created by winning some series here.
You talked a bit about how Pepio has been, how he's been pretty good for you guys. Obviously, he's incorporated some of the change up there, and he's had a few games, like I think 4 straight starts with allowing less than 2 runs a piece. So what is going into that, and what are you seeing from him that's allowing him to do that?
I mean, look, I think that he realizes his changeup is probably his bread and butter of the out pitches, and when he gets on a run, he's going to continue to go to that. But, I mean, a lot of that plays off him having a really good fastball that carries through the top of the zone well. He even threw a couple breaking balls that I looked at Kyle today, and, you know, he kind of put the curveball in the back pocket for a little while. He's brought it back out. It's becoming a pretty good pitch. So the more looks that he can give hitters, the better. But he knows, we know, and probably the opposing lineup knows that changeup's a big pitch.
Brandon quietly seems like he's been on a pretty good run lately, too.
Yeah, he has. Hitting the ball hard. Sometimes he's hitting the ball hard and not getting results. Sometimes he is. I mean, today he squared up 3 balls right on the screws and got 1 home run. I thought the second one was going to be a homer, just knowing how the ball travels off of his bat. But that's a great sign for us, you know, with Yandy getting hot and Bilal there. And then Randy has, you know, he's done a nice job here over the last 4, 5, 6 weeks.
You talk about playing more like your style. You got the relief pitch, and Josh made a pretty big
Huge
catch
play,
in the
yeah.
field there. It seemed like you got a
Yeah.
little bit of element of everything today.
I mean, that's kind of how we're built to win ball games. Find a way to get that big hit or two, and then pitch well and defend even better.
And Taylor made a pretty good play that didn't count. But
He's all right. Yeah.
Anything else? Just winning the 7 of 8 series.
Yeah. Look, we had to do something like that to get turned around in the right direction. We got to keep kind of clawing back into this thing. We're capable of it, and you know, we just got to keep trying to find ways to win series. You do that, and I think we'll find ourselves in a pretty good position as this season unfolds.
Back out against really good teams, 4 or 5 outings in a row, 2 runs or less. Kind of what's working for you? What are you feeling?
I think the biggest thing is just the plan hasn't changed. Just build and strike one, sprint to 2 strikes, and then a lot of just mixing speeds. And we did that well today. Knew their lineup was pretty aggressive, and going to the All-Star break sometimes can be added to it a little bit. So just mixing speeds, mixing locations going in, going away, not just trying to stay on one half of the plate.
In other words, 3 pitch innings are fun.
Yeah, I did the most unconventional way possible and smoked the guy in the foot, and then jam shot. We almost turned a double play, then a line out double play. So that might be my first 3 pitch inning ever, and did it as unconventional as you possibly can. So I'll take it. Quick inning. I mean, they had one with like 5 pitches before, so 6 or whatever it was. So.
It was 5 and 3.
Okay, so I'll take it. Get us back in and hit.
I feel like you had pretty much everything working. Another good outing for the changeup and the curveball as well. Kind of
Yeah, the curveball's definitely come along today. I only threw 3 times, but we threw a lot of sliders and cutters in on them. They were swinging a lot of them, and the only thing you can do when you get it in off the plate is yank them foul. So I'll take those, even if they're foul home runs, still strike. So
just for you guys, the whole 7 of 8 series going into the All-Star break, just how much better do you feel about the way you finished? Maybe the way you started.
yeah, no, I think we're playing really good baseball all fast. It's defense, pitching, hitting, everyone's coming around. And you know, it's just big time to have that kind of confidence boost going into the break and come out of the break with the Yankees before and hope to continue that.
Kind of along those lines, I know 500 is not where you want to get to, but again, because you've been up and down so much, you have to kind of build onto that with, I think it's 66 games left.
Yeah. So with that many games left, there's still a lot that can happen. Baseball, anything can really happen. So I think it's just continuing on the grind, continue day to day, win the games that we need to win. You know, we go out there, we pitch, we hit, we play defense. I like our chances.
Kevin talked huge about about breaking balls, change-ups. How important it is to give those batters different looks on the
It's huge because I do throw like 50% fastballs, and I throw close to 90 innings, so the reports out that heaters are coming. So being able to utilize the other pitches and the other offerings to get quick outs and have the defense make plays behind me like they did tonight, and get us back in there to hit really fast. Just trying to go out there and be efficient and utilize different offerings so that second, third time through the lineup, they're still seeing different looks.
You're getting out of that little bit of a jam there and getting the save today.
Yeah, I think it could have been avoided had I executed a little better. But outs are outs, saves are saves, and we exactly at 500 going in the break, or we one game above, right? I'll take being right at 500 with how we were to start the year, going into what should be a good reset for all parties.
I was going to say, how would you assess that first half? It does seem like you guys are kind of getting your groove back recently, winning some clutch series here.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were generally terrible for at least part of it. We were good for part of it, and I think we ended it on 8 of 9. PR guy.
7 of 8 series. 7 of 8 series.
I should never have doubted you, Mark. 7 of 8 series to, head into the break. So I think we'll take that, barring, the haunted house in Arlington.
Ryan Pepio today, back-to-back strong outings for him against back-to-back very challenging lineups. What was impressive about his outing today to you?
Yeah, quick outs and weak contact, right? It's a bit of a different, not bad different, just a different challenge than you get, facing a team that has the pop that, we saw with New York, and I thought he did an excellent job of using his best pitch and then complementing that with a good hitter as well.
Good starting pitching, relief pitching, good defense. Clutch hitting feel like Ray's type of wins lately.
Well, I would love if we had a laugher on our end one time, But yeah, wins are wins, Mark. Wins are wins. We don't really care how we get them. We just prefer to have them. Would I prefer that you didn't characterize Ray's baseball as bad offense? Yes, I would. But
Tight games.
I don't think that's what your intention was, Mark. Agree to disagree. Yeah, it felt like, we had some vintage wins today. I'll say that.